We met Chris Hemsworth early in the process as we explored who Thor would be. We knew when he came in for a screen test and told a story of Thor's exploits, and he did it with such relish, such fun, a sense of danger. He was able to occupy the character of Thor in a way that seemed just right to us.
I am Thor, Odin's son.
For this film to work, you gotta love our hero. You gotta just be behind him. And Chris does humor and sorrow, strength, in such an honest way. And I've never seen someone throw themselves at work like that before.
He's worked really hard to make himself sort of that godly physique.
He's 6'3", 6'4". He's very impressive looking, a physique that can take the kind of intense physical buildup we put him through.
I can't tell you how exciting it was to see Chris walk out with that flowing red cape and holding that hammer. And it's like, yes, that's Thor. Here he is. He's come to life.
Wonderful working with Chris. He's a great actor. We had some great scenes together.
If the Frost Giants had stolen even one of these relics,
They didn't.
well, I want to know why.
He can deliver these lines, which are very grand, in a way that you believe.
There's a moment where he's talking to Loki and he thinks he's never going home again. And your heart just aches for him.
Let me explain to Father.
Father is dead.
What?
His natural suit as an actor is a sensitivity and a kind of thoughtfulness. So we had to push him to really slice the ham sometimes in a way that Thor thought was being impressive, because it was part of the very pleasing arc from a thoughtless man to a thoughtful man. Two worlds collide. Brilliant Earth scientist, woman of passion, that allows Thor without powers to work out how he gets back home.
We wanted to find somebody who fit that mold of being the love interest for a superhero, but at the same time, who you would believe is that intelligent and is that smart and can go toe-to-toe with every other character in the movie, and in fact can lead to a grand discovery of what and who Thor is. And we were very lucky to get Natalie Portman.
Natalie is beautiful and talented and all of the above. Working with her was a dream.
Out comes this intensely living woman. You see it happen in front of the camera. She's really there. She's not afraid.
I can't just leave him there.
Why not?
You didn't see what I saw.
Anthony Hopkins was someone who was a fan of Ken's and thought the role would be exciting, so he was someone who was very game from the get-go.
Not necessarily many actors who can easily play the king of the universe, a man who runs the entire 9 realms, who also can be a military leader, who can be a father, sometimes stern, sometimes a little remote, sometimes over-demanding, and have all of those qualities live very close to each other. And he's got weight, he's like an oak tree when he stands, all of those things presented without any effort. You know, that sort of quality Tony Hopkins has in abundance.
I've never worked with anyone like him. There's no one who knows character, I think, better than him.
Anthony Hopkins has been kind of masterclass in a way. I remember the scene where Odin banishes Thor to Earth, and it's just the 3 of us in the observatory. We were doing all of Tony's coverage first. He did a couple of takes, and they were all fantastic. Like, I mean, they were just amazing. And Ken came up to Tony and he said, let's just do one more before we break for lunch. On this one, let him break your heart a bit. Let me see the heart break. And he went, okay.
So I come into the scene and I start sort of, doing my thing, and he's just silent and just starts to kind of tear up a bit.
You have betrayed the express command of your king. Through your arrogance and stupidity, you have opened these peaceful realms and innocent lives to the horror and desolation of war.
Everything I'd said before he started speaking, you realize that, it's tearing his heart out, and he's just struggling saying these words.
You're unworthy of your title! You're unworthy of the loved ones you betrayed.
And they called cut, and 3 or 4 people were crying, and people just started applauding. And I remember sitting there going, that's amazing, and I'm useless. It's like, drop the hammer, I'm out,
Someone like that takes it a little further, and it feels like a moment that illuminates something about the relationships of people. It's just very exciting to watch very talented people do their job really well. If you've had any hand in helping them, it's a big, big, big satisfaction.
Cut, brilliant, thank you very much.